Hey everyone, VH here. Today's July 18th and I'm going to be doing an event review for the Pawsom event. Please like this video and subscribe. I'm going to be doing these weekly. This is my first event review, so any comments, any advice rather, please leave them in the comments down below. And let's get into it. The first thing to note is that the key breakpoints are going to be 60 of these cat cans. For every 60 cat cans, you get 10 catnip. For every 10 catnip, you can buy stuff in the Glorious Treasury. So there's no point going over any multiple of cat cans that don't fit into 60. So you'd want to go 60, 120, 180, 240 and so on. Anything over that and it's just a waste of resources. Now how do we get cat cans? First off, everyone gets 8 free from the relay. Go down to the relay, click claim and it's free. You get 18 cat cans per cycle of the Heroic Summon event, up to 72, which is 4 full cycles. For every 600 gems, you get 2 of them, maximum of 90. And for every 1,250 Contract Starry Gems, you get 45 of them. And if you buy all the Contract Starry Gem packs, you get 270. Please note that the max from free to play without using the Contract Starry Gems is 170. As already explained, we don't want to do 170, you only want to go to 120. So whether it's a case that you're a bit short on gems or a bit short on scrolls, decide which one you want to use less of. Let's get into a couple of ways you can do that. To get to 60 cat cans, you'd only really do this if you're really new. Other than that, you should be getting to the 120. So, but how we get to 60, which at least gives you some catnip. 8 from the freelay, 500 Heroic Summon Scrolls, so that's just one cycle, and 11,000 gems. And that will give you bang on 60, so you can go into Glorious Treasury and collect 1 or 2 things. Next, to get to the 120 cat cans, 8 from the freelay, do 2 full cycles, and do 23,000 gems, and that will give you your 120. And finally, if you're free to play but you are using some Contract Starry Gems, if you wanted to use and buy the 1250 pack, do your freelay, 1,300 Heroic Summons, so that's 2 and a little bit of the cycles, 25,000 gems, and then you get your 45 bonus from spending the Contract Starries. That will give you 181 catnip. Please bear in mind that you can't get to 240 just using one stack of Contract Starries. You'd have to use 2,500. So again, this just is a good way using them and then save some of your resources. And then going to the £5 spend or $5 spend to get to 121 cat cans. You'd get 33 from the relay. This includes your 8 from the freelay. If you do 2 full cycles of the Heroic Summons, 15,500 gems, that gives you 121 cans. To get 181 cans, it's doing the relay, 1,800 summons and 26,000 gems. You're near enough maxing the event, like the free to play portion of the event, by doing this, but it's worth it to get the 181 cans. Gives you a decent amount to go into the treasury. You can go up to 6 stages if you go into the discount route, which is great. A cheaper way to get 180 cans using Contract Starry Gems, cheaper as in resource cheaper, 1,000 scrolls, 20,000 gems, and the Contract Starries gets you 180 bang on, which is great. And then finally, and this is the tier that I think a lot of people are going to want to try and get to, which is the 240. I'll explain why in a second. Get the relay, full completion of the Heroic Summon event, near enough, so a full completion of the gems, 27,000 gems, and the Contract Starries. The way this is set up, where you maximise the free part of the event, and then 1,250 Contract Starries to get a perfect multiple of 60. This is kind of how they imagined a lot of players to play it. So this is your benefit for saving up throughout the month to save up the resources. This is your reward. You get 240. The reason that 240 is a key interval this week is because you can get to tier 8 of the tier 6 of the Glorious Treasury, unlock the Glorious Treasury exchange store, get 1,000 Contract Starry Gems back, and then do tier 7 of it. So that's if you go down the discount route. So that's a really easy way of getting this done. I haven't done any more slides. There is obviously so many more ways of getting these cat cans. This was mainly for newer players, lower spenders. If you're going out and spending more Contract Starry Gems, you get 45 per 1,250. Then obviously you just take off the requisite Heroic Summons and gems. If you're short on Heroic Summons or gems and you know you want to spend the Contract Starries, best bet is use them first, and you use the exact amount you need on the Heroic Summons. Always work it out first. There is a couple of creators out there that have put up different spreadsheets. I think is a bit too much to look at. I think this is just an easier way. But yeah, I mean, if you're going past this 240 mark at the bottom, the chances are you know all about the events and you know how to get there. This isn't anything other than standard, you know. But yeah, that's me all done. I'd really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. If you have any opinions, let me know down below and I'll respond to them. Have a great one. Have a good event. Stay lucky. VH out.